I have a lot of nostalgic memories of playing Lego video games. In fact, the very first video game that I ever played on a console was Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga on my neighbor's PS3. I was maybe like 5 or 6 years old, my neighbor was a couple years older, and I would go over to his house, and usually I would just watch him play it. He only had one controller. But every now and then he would let me play it, or he would let me choose his character, and I was just fascinated by it. I was like, "Whoa, this is Legos and Star Wars all combined in a video game." And this would also be, whenever I got a DS a few years later, that would be a game that I asked my mom to buy me for my birthday. And the only video game she ever bought me in my entire childhood was Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga on the DS. Now, that being said, it was supposed to be my birthday present one year. I did something, it was something really petty, and she decided to ground me for it by withholding the game from me a few months after my birthday. That sucked. But whenever I finally did get it, she bought it used at GameStop for like $9. Didn't have the original case, but I finally had Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga on the DS. And I cannot tell you how many hundreds of hours I sunk into that. I think I sunk about 300 hours into it. And I got like 98.9% completion. Now, I found like pretty much everything there was to find. I unlocked all the characters. The only thing I couldn't beat were a couple mini games. The Complete Saga on the DS has a couple very, very hard mini games that no matter how hard I tried, I could just never overcome them. But I almost 100%ed it. And again, I put like 300 hours into that cartridge. I knew that game inside and out. I knew practically everything that there was to know about it. And later, when I got my Xbox 360, this was in about 2015, I think, I remember seeing it on sale one year digitally. It was a Christmas sale. I think it was marked down to like $5, and I asked my mom to get it for me. I said, "Hey, I'm willing to pay for this. Can I just borrow your credit card to buy this?" And she was like, "No, I don't like Star Wars." And again, that was, like I said, Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga on the DS was the only video game she ever bought for me. She hated Star Wars and she hates video games, so it took a lot of convincing to get her to even buy that. But I didn't get the Xbox version as a kid. I wanted it, but I never got it as a kid. Nowadays I have Lego Star Wars 2 on my 360. I'm looking for a copy of the Complete Saga. But one game my household did get in the Lego category was, I remember my sister bought Lego Lord of the Rings on the DS. I put quite a bit of time into that one as well. I 100%ed it at least twice. I want to say more than twice. Lego Lord of the Rings, that's pretty cool. I think the Complete Saga is better, but that's just my personal opinion. I would later get that one on the 360. I bought it at GameStop for like $12, I want to say. And I also played Lego Lord of the Rings at a friend's house on his PS3. Not the aforementioned neighbor, not him. This was at another guy's house. And the two of us, we finished Lego Lord of the Rings together. We always had a good time with that. And I remember this was a very interesting present. So I already said that my sister had bought Lego Lord of the Rings on the DS. One of my friends then proceeded to buy me Lego Lord of the Rings on the DS, so now our household had 2 copies of the game. And I think I just ended up like taking one of them back to GameStop. I explained to my friend, I was like, "Hey dude, my sister already has this game and she lets me play it." So he gave me the receipt, and I think it was like $20, and I swapped it out for something that I wanted. Another game I had as a kid was Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars. Now, I don't remember how I got this one. I think I traded something for it with one of my friends. Or actually, maybe that's what happened to my copy of Lego Lord of the Rings on the DS. Maybe I traded that to my friend for Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know, but I had that one on the DS as well. I 100%ed it a couple times. Now, that being said, I don't remember all of the details, but my mom's friend's son deleted my saves on the DS. I think my mom was like, "Hey, let my friend's son play on your DS," and he deleted my saves for Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars. And I was pretty ticked at him, because I had 100% of the game. I would 100% again, but it took quite a bit of work. And I also remember playing Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars on the Wii at a friend's house. We played that a couple times. And with this friend also, his name was Dan. It's not his real name, I'm just calling him Dan. We also played like Lego Batman 1, Lego Batman 2 on the Wii, and he later got a Wii U, and I think we played Lego Batman 3 on the Wii U as well. So, I had a lot of fun hanging out with my friend Dan. You know, he loved Lego games, I liked Lego games, we would play them together. And I think I might have played Lego Batman 1 like one time with my sister on the 360. She wasn't too into it. I think I had to like convince her to play it with me for an achievement or something like that. And I do remember getting the Lego Batman 2 demo on the 360. I played that once or twice. I had a lot of fun with the demo. I never got the full game on the 360 though. I also remember playing the Lego The Hobbit demo on the 360. I didn't enjoy that one as much. It was okay. Another thing I remember regarding Lego video games. This was about the time the Force Awakens movie was coming out, and if you watched an ad for the movie on the Xbox 360 Marketplace, you would unlock an avatar item. It was something related to Lego Star Wars. I don't remember what it was, but if you watched an ad for the Force Awakens movie, you unlocked an avatar item for Lego The Force Awakens. And back to Lego The Hobbit. I did want to buy that one on the DS, but it wasn't released on the DS, just the 3DS, and that bummed my sister and I out. And, I remember another thing. I remember looking up cheat codes. I found this one website that claimed it had cheat codes for the DS version of Lego Lord of the Rings, and I looked up the cheat codes, I wrote them down, I put them into the console, I put them into the DS, and they were invalid codes. Now that being said, on my 360 I did use some cheat codes for Lego Batman 1 back in the day, and I unlocked a lot of stuff, because I didn't feel like grinding towards it, and that was a little cheap of me, but I look back on it now and laugh, and actually, on Lego Batman 1, if you use cheat codes, you could still unlock the achievements. So it's like if you didn't feel like grinding for the achievements, just put in the cheat codes, bam, you've got achievements. And if my memory serves me right as to how I got Lego Batman on the 360, I think in middle school, one of my friends like really wanted what I was having for lunch that day, you know, and obviously he wasn't starving, you know, he brought his own lunch. He was like, yo, dude, your lunch looks great. What if I give you Lego Batman? Will you give me your lunch if I give you Lego Batman? And I'm over here like, whoa, I can get a video game for my lunch? That sounds pretty fair. And he actually gave me 2 video games. He gave me the Lego Batman Pure Combo in exchange for my lunch that day. And legend has that every 360 owner, eventually, a Lego Batman Pure Combo will find its way into your collection. And that's what the legend has it. And so far, I think the legends are true because I still have a copy of that game. Not my childhood copy, but I still have the Lego Batman Pure Combo. And I think I'd say the Complete Saga is undoubtedly my favorite Lego game. If I had to say a second favorite, maybe like Lego Star Wars 2 or Lego Batman, I'm not really sure. You know, but the Xbox 360 and like the DS era, man, that was just like peak Lego games. There were just so many great Lego games that came out. I think I remember one time hanging out with my friend Dan. I mentioned him earlier. We were going through his brother's stuff, and he was like stealing his brother's DS games. And he was like, oh hey dude, do you want this copy of Lego Indiana Jones that I found in my brother's stuff? And don't steal. We were kids, we were just messing around. And I was like, nah man, I don't like Lego Indiana Jones, that's not for me. And then he shows me all of his brother's video games that he found. He was like, well, do you want any of these? And oh my word, now I remember I took his brother's copy of New Super Mario Bros. And don't steal, that's not something you should do. And I do regret doing it, but I suddenly remembered that, you know, me and my friend Dan going through his brother's stuff and just taking stuff. Man, we were awful kids. But we always had a blast together. And Dan's brother, if you're watching this, I'm sorry for stealing your copy of New Super Mario Bros. On the DS. And I guess that's all from me for today, really. I just wanted to share some nostalgic memories of playing Lego games for when I was a kid. Legos are fun. Lego video games are fun. Who doesn't like Legos? I mean, come on, man. Anyways, tell me down in the comments, what is your favorite Lego video game? And why? I would really like to know. And, that's all for me for today. I'm running out of steam and running out of things to talk about. As always, none of my videos are made with AI. I create my own content. Thanks for watching. Always remember that Jesus loves you. And, if you want to see more content like this, let me know down in the comments. I talk about video games on this channel. Take it easy, y'all. God bless, and goodbye.